What is going on, boys? It is your boy June Sensation here today, bringing you guys a post commentary on some gameplay from just some Moab Pit, some BFB Coliseum, some pretty good games I captured. So I hope you guys do enjoy. I'll just kind of be going over them, and I just try some different strats. Like this first game, I'm trying out Apprentice Farm Chipper, something I don't really use like ever. I much prefer going Dart Farm Ace or Dart Farm Bomb. Any dart layout I feel really comfortable with, but any main wizard layout I don't feel comfortable with. So this is me just kind of experimenting with strats, and if my voice sounds different, I don't know. I mean, I went out last night, so I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, so this is me trying it out against some pretty good players. Like this guy's going dart, so it's pretty likely he's gonna have ace, you would think. So let's see what goes down. I have the gameplay sped up like 1.4 or 1.5, so I can still keep up with the gameplay while commentating, while at the same time not having it be like a 40-minute video. So I'm pretty newbie with this layout. Never really use it, but I just try my best to adjust with it. So you can see he's setting pinks. I'm just gonna spike the first few and then just get up a chipper on strong for the remaining pinks, and this should hold up for till round 6, till blacks or greens for that matter. But yeah, we're doing pretty well, and he's trying to greed it out. I'm just still gonna keep sending him pinks, or not. Guess not. I guess I'm gonna try to farm. Thought I would keep sending pinks, but yeah, we're tied in farms. Our defenses are honestly both lacking at the moment, and he's sending just straight greens followed by blacks. The greens weren't really worth it in my opinion, but either way he's forcing me to get up a lightning, so that's good. And on this map I don't think a 2-1 apprentice could solo blacks, but on some maps like Bloons it definitely can, or yeah, like maps like Bloons. So now I'm getting up another plantation here. And we're tied in farms, and I am kind of getting ready for round 8 because I don't really know how well Wizard will do. So he'll probably send me regrow whites or something. That's a pretty common rush to send against a Wizard player. So we'll see if he sends anything, but it looks like he's just going to farm instead. So I'm about to get up another farm, and I would do, and the regrow whites aren't too big of an issue, but I am going to start to get up a second lightning because when it mixes with AI, it does look like we're starting to struggle a little bit, but sticking with him in farms. I forgot to send him a lead right here. Little late send, but it's okay. And he actually goes for a farm, so that catches me really off guard. And then he pulls out Boomer, and I laugh at him because, like, who goes dart farm Boomer on Temple? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. You have no late game like layout at all. I mean, because he has no 4th tower, so it's not like he has ace with Boomer 4th. Like, he brought Boomer on purpose, which is weird. But anyways, I use an energy, so I'm expecting a big secondary rush, so I get up a shit ton of lightnings and a dragon's breath, and we somehow leak all the way down to 3 lives. I felt like that was more leaks than we should have had, but anyways, I followed behind quite a bit in farm, so now I'm just trying to catch up. So I'll probably sell some stuff here just to kind of get ready. And now I still have a dragon's breath, which would be really nice for camo ceramics, because when I'm at 3 lives, like, the littlest things get by and I'm fucked. So like the small contents of a camo ceramic could still sneak on by, so like I have to be pretty wary as to what I'm doing, and it's pretty intense. So if I were him, I would do leads layered with a camo ceramic, because I still think that would force me to energy, because like normally I would just take the leaks, but I can't take the leaks with 3 lives. So yeah, somehow we're like not that far behind in farms, surprisingly. We are catching up. I don't know how. We should be way behind in farms, but we're not. So yeah, we're both pretty weak against Moabs right now. He's getting ready to get up a Bionic, it looks like, probably to turbocharge the Moabs, which is an okay play, I guess, but he doesn't send me a Moab, surprisingly. He goes for his Republic, so I'm going to follow up and do the same. Stick with him in farms. You always want to stick with your opponent in farms if you can, because farms are game-changing and very, very important. So, it's around 19. I'm just kind of getting ready for any BFBs. Probably there's a very good chance he sends us a BFB, so I need to try to defend that, even though I suck with wizards, so we'll see. But here we go. Let's see what he does here. And yep, there's the BFB. So I decide to summon Phoenix and use my energy here, and then get up some 2-0 chippers as well to help out. And it looks like we're struggling way more than I thought we would. So now I panic. I quick get up a chipper stall, and he all outs me. So now I'm just doing a shit ton of micro. Watch this, guys. This is just insane. I'm just gonna let the gameplay speak for itself. I'm just rebuying the stall and countering, and playing it out, selling stuff so I can afford a rebuy, and we fucking clutch it like a beast. It was a really fun gameplay. But alright, so now we got a second game against Gino Staparici, and it's on cards. We're gonna go Dart Farm Ace here and just kick this bad boy off. So pretty standard start, nothing exciting, so I'm just gonna skip till like something actually happens. So now we have round 6, so we're both, I'm doing pretty well in farms at this point. I'm out farming a little bit just because I've been greeting, but I lost all my spikes doing that, so that's kind of bad. Could be a little bit of foreshadowing, but anyways, so now I'm just sending some stuff, try to force some defense. I'm layering greens over the top since his darts are chasing, and that'll hopefully force something. So we actually get an energy out of him. He was facepalming me earlier, so I facepalm him back. It was just kind of like, if someone starts BMing me, I'll BM him back, dude. Like, come on. So now I get up. I had to boost there, just cause, but now we're just chilling. We're up in farms, setting some regrow leads here. He gets up a jug, which will be good, and I get up my jug on strong. That's key. You always want your jug on strong. And so it's round 12. We have our energy back, so not really expecting a rush at all. Just kind of getting Spolts ready right there. And all of a sudden, he just all outs me out of nowhere. And I fucking die with a fan club. Like, what the fuck? That game pissed me off so much. But, yeah, I don't know, man. Okay, so now we got Ricky. And I'm trying out a fun strat on Snowy Castle. This is probably my most favorite strategy to go on Snowy Castle just because of how fun it is to use. So we're going sub-tack chipper. Sub-tack is always a really good duo if there's a good reactor spot on the map, in which case there are a few good ones on this map. And this is a really good game I want to include. You guys will just see, like, the gameplay is pretty nasty in a good way. It's intense. So I'm just starting off the tack shooter at the end of the map. That's what you don't want to anti-stall. You don't want to start with a sub directly to the right of where my attack is and get that up to an airburst like most people do. That's a big mistake, because what's going to happen is you're just going to start anti-stalling with an airburst there, and the rounds will be going by way faster than you want to, and you probably won't even be at 400 eco at round 6, and that's bad. Where in this case, where mine is located, I'm at like 430 eco going into round 6, which is a big difference, honestly. So this just allows you to farm or greed up some eco. And he's trying to anti-stall with that boomer on last. And it doesn't really matter to me because I still have a pretty good eco at this point. And that's what blade shooters are just ridiculous. So you get on many maps early game. So I would struggle a little bit to yellows at this point, but I still decide to eco like crazy. And we're at 700 eco. That's spectacular. If you can be at 700 eco on round 9, like, go you, man. Like, that's good. So now I get up lead popping power, which will just be a 2-0 chipper at this point. And I get up my submerge and support, start to, and we have 2 blade shooters at the end to clean up. And we clean that up nicely, more nicely than I was expecting. And now what I'm doing here is, so if I really wanted to, if he all outed me, I would sell my chipper and a blade shooter to afford a Maelstrom and just Maelstrom the rush, because I'll get it decamelized by my submerge and support. So I'm basically set. I can afford to max eco this. And since he did force a little defense there, so I just have 3 blade shooters, but feeling pretty good at this point. Our eco's pretty solid. I mean, 1,030-ish going into round 17. That's pretty good. So I'm okay with that, and I'm just going to keep ecoing here. We have Moabs next round, so what I want to do here is, for sure by round 20, I want a reactor, but I just decided to go for it right now. There's a little spicy micro right there selling for that, but yeah, I just get that, and I get up a Blade Maelstrom here. He tries to follow up with ceramics. not really advised, and I just quickly double Maelstrom. Pretty easy to defend. And we do that. So yeah, if you guys want to try this strat out, go ahead. And look at this. I do something really interesting. I get up a super wide funnel. Super wide funnel's never really used anymore because it doesn't do much for Oh My Gods, but I love making use of the new updates, and since it got decreased in price, look at this. It's soloing a BFB. It's ridiculous, and I just Maelstrom the ceramics. So you see where my chipper is located? It basically has full map coverage of Moabs. So literally, like, it's soloing BFBs. The combination of these towers is just so fun to use in ways how I've been using it. And you can see he hasn't upgraded farm in a while. Is that a signal of something? Maybe, but I'm just going to max eco. And yep, it is. He sent a big rush here. He's got a, oh my god. So I'm just trying to, I don't really know what I'm going to do. I'm planning on first striking eventually, but right now I'm just trying to defend the secondary rush behind it, so that's why I spammed a bunch of tax sprayers, and I'm just Maelstroming a shit ton, microing a shit ton. You guys will see the gameplay. Now I just stall, do a lot of shit ton of micro, and he tried to send camos, but I quickly get up some reactors, and we defend that rush like a fucking boss, man. Like, great gameplay from both sides. I mean, not much he could have done there, but I thought that was a good game to include. So now, is this the last game? I'm trying to remember. Nope, I have 2 more games. Okay. So this is on Temple. Going against Try Me. This kid's annoying as fuck. He just tries to BM, and it's really annoying. And I basically body him. You'll see. But, no, I'm playing. It's a weird game, I'll say that. But, yeah, you'll see. So he's using spikes. And I'm just trying to layer some stuff on round 4. Get him a little on edge, you know. And there we go. He's not even sending pinks at me like a noob, man. Boy. And he's lost 40 lives already. And I think he's used 2 spikes, 1 spike. I don't know. He's used at least 1 spike. But he finally starts sending pinks. And I'm just going to greet it out, use a spike, and get up in farms. So we definitely have much more eco than him. He's trying to send blacks. But I have 2 trip darts. So we'll handle this with a few leaks. Nothing major. And I'm just going to get up a farm. We're up in farms. I'm going to send in blacks because mixing with round 7 AIs, you always want to send blacks. If they only have 2 trip darts, that is. So here, I'm going to force the Spolt. And he gets that up. And I actually have to get up a Spolt as well. He's down to 53 lives, though. Getting down there. We're sticking with each other in farms, though. So it's pretty even at the moment. We both have all our energies, and there, he uses an energy round 10. So now I'm going to start to, I was going to start to rush him, but he went for a beefy round 11 rush, and I just do some micro and we defend that, no lives, or no energy needed, because the jug locations are really good on this map. So now, let's see what Try Me is going to do. So he's going to farm, I'm ahead in farms now, and he goes for a very small rush. And I don't know why I boosted, but this is where he starts BMing, so I get kind of pissed. Didn't need an energy, but he sends a super tiny secondary rush, which makes no sense to me, but okay. And yeah, we're just destroying everything he's trying to send our way. So we're just getting up in farms. Actually, not really, because I can't fit a farm, but look at he has a, okay, I didn't even point this out yet. He has a 2-3 sniper in the corner of the map, so that's why. You guys probably already noticed that. I just kind of blanked out. But if you didn't notice that, there's a 2-3 sniper hidden. So can't really do too much to him right now. But he went dart farm sniper. Weird. I don't know. But here he sends that. I just plan on energying, which I do anyways. And I put my jugs on first when I energy, just to help with the ceramic contents. That's a big thing you want to do in most cases. So now I'm getting ready for a secondary Moab. So I just sell some stuff. Easy afford, and he sends rainbows over the top, which is an expensive rush. So basically, he's draining himself. I just feel comfortable boosting that since he just sent a massive rush. Like, it's fine to boost that. And now I just do a bunch of micro and defend everything he sends our way. So this is basically him just being super aggressive and me just defending all his aggression. That's what this game is. And look at the farm difference. Like, this should be GG as long as I don't choke. So I just simply counter. It's GG right there. So we take down the BMer and move on. Alright boys, final game here. So So it's a game. I'm gonna go a little eco strat, and then he skips, and we get battle sand. So I'm just gonna try another game with a what is it? Another game with Apprentice Farm Chipper. I've been having a lot of fun with this strat, trying to get better at it, because it is, I think it could be viable, but either way it's fun. I don't care if it's not the best strat in the game. I'm just trying to win with it. And he uses a mortar. I was not expecting him to eco at all, but it's an interesting strategy, to say the least. So I purposely put my Apprentice towards the top of the map to anti-stall a little bit more, and he wisely gets up a chipper for pinks and a Bernie stuff, and I think that'll handle. So it looks like it is. I maybe could have kept sending, but I don't think it's worth it. So I just get up that. And now I'm going to send him blacks. He's going to need another chipper or something. But he is trying to defend with just that. So, yep, he gets up another chipper. The thing I would judge on him about is I feel like you would want your chippers where your mortar's shooting. I feel like that would be better, but I don't really know. So, yeah, I'm doing pretty decent in farms, to be honest, for the occasion. And I'm getting ready, defending all the Rigor Whites he's trying to send without having to get up a second lightning. And now he gets, so I know all three of his towers. Pretty interesting layout, because 2/3 of the towers just got buffs in the update, so it looks like he's trying to utilize that, which is pretty interesting, I thought. But so we're pretty good for the most part. It's just gonna be round 15 ceramics or camo ceramics that we're gonna struggle to, so I need to kind of get ready for that. But instead I go for BIA, which is bold. So there's the camo ceramic. I just spike it, use all three of my spikes, and he sends another one. I just sell, get up a Dragon's Breath, and we're good to go. So now I'm thinking I'll probably just send him a BFB round 20. That's one of his main weaknesses. Maybe a few BFBs, we'll see. Depends on how he ecos and how he plays it, and just kind of judge it by how the game progresses out. So he almost dies to that Moab right there. Barely snags it with his chippers, the ceramics that is. But he needs to get up a lot to still defend the ceramics. And now he's doing a little eco stuff. It's round 20. He's trying to send a Rainbow Rush. I just get up some lightnings, and so he just sent a pretty big rush and a BFB. So interesting, we both sent BFBs at the same time. I get up a Summon Phoenix, so pretty intense. I get up another one just to play it safe, and we defend that pretty easily, but a little bit of an overkill. And he tries to chipper stall. Little interesting. Not sure what his plan was, but GG.